Good evening. Today we're going to cover two major races, the Travers Stakes and the Pat O'Brien. The Travers Stakes Grade 1 is running at Saratoga over 10 furlongs, a race also known as the Summer Derby. This is an interesting race, even though maximum security is not in the race, and there is some interesting horses like Code of Honor, Tacitus, Owendale, Hike's Honor, who is an improving horse, Everfast, who is, we don't know if he's a one-hit wonder or
He's
is a
terrible.
horse who likes the distance. Well, he's not my pick, anyways. And Mucho Gusto, among others. Well, in this race, I'm using just two horses. Everybody, well, the favorite in this race will be Tacitus. Tacitus has not won since the Wood Memorial at Aqueduct last year. Well, on April, excuse me, on April. This horse has always runs well. We are agree with that. But I don't know. Finally, he's finding a way to lose. Last time he has an excuse. He stumbled at the start, but finally was second to my top pick, Tax. Why I don't using Tacitus this time? Because he's wearing blinkers for the first time, and I don't trust that move. That should help him, or will be terrible for him. I don't know. So for blinkers with first time, no thanks to me. I don't use him and not betting him. So my pick is Tax. Why Tax? Well, also Tax is in the parking lot, the row in the parking lot in the far outside. I like the way he ran the Jim Dandy because he was able to rate. You saw the video. Work will
Yeah, but
force the pace, and he was able to wait a bit and stock and made a move. So he's not a one-dimensional horse to me.
he actually went to the lead first, but when Warraville came over, he let Warraville go, and then he settled in second.
Yes, that's I like that for him. Maybe yes, he's going to run more ground to the other horses.
So,
That's
what do you
right.
think they're gonna? You don't think they're gonna send to the
But
front from the outside?
I think looking at bikinis is going to take the lead. Probably
Yeah, maybe.
yes, mucho gusto running second, and I see him running in third or fourth the first turn, and that's okay for him. I think he's bred to run long. He's by arc out of an giant causeway mare, so 10 furlongs to me is not a problem.
Yeah, and he was fourth in the Belmont Stakes, so that was a good effort.
Exactly, and the Kentucky Derby is a 20 horse field, so I'm drawing a line to that race. The other horse I'm using is Owendale. Owendale, also he's by Into Mischief. We know the Into Mischiefs don't want to run 10 furlongs, but this could be an exception. Owendale was third running late in the previous stakes behind Everfast, who was also a surprise in that race, but he finished strong. Okay, a month later, he won the Ohio Derby, a Grade 3 or right. It was a weak field,
over Matt
but
Blizzard.
yes, but it was the first race after the Preakness, and I after that race he has a bullet, and it seems he's in good form to this race.
But
If
what do
the
you think
pace,
of the rail?
if
Owendale is on the rail for this race.
he's going to run off the pace, so there's no problem there. So who do you like in this race?
I'm going with the tax. I think with maximum security, there's a lack of pace in the race. I think he's gonna be either first, second, or third, and he'll just have to last 1 1/4 miles. So like, who else did I like? Oh, Mucho Gusto. I don't know if he can go the distance though, but he's gonna be in the right position, second or third, and if he can last a 10 furlongs, which I don't really know, then he could win. I mean, he has a talent. He ran well in the Haskell States against maximum security. But you don't like Mucho Gusto, do you?
Yes, I don't like either. What do you think of Code of Honor? Do you think he's better over a mile races, or he?
I don't know. He kind of hung in the Kentucky Derby. Don't you think so? I mean, he was in position on the rail, and then he didn't do anything. What was he? Fourth or third by disqualification?
He was third.
Yeah.
Yeah, disqualified. Yeah, he was third and was placed to second place.
Oh, okay, second.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe you can forgive that since it was a Kentucky Derby, but I'm not really sure if he can go 10 furlongs. But you think so?
No, I think he's better over 1 mile or 9 furlongs at his best. I don't see him winning in this race.
But you can see him finishing like third or fourth, maybe.
Yes, he will finish late and run late, and maybe he can pick third or fourth place.
Maybe.
Yes, he could. For exotics, it's a good play. It's a good play.
Yeah.
Well, so you are
Oh,
using tax for win, or you playing an
yeah.
exotic
I
play?
think Tax could win this race. I'm just worried that he's going to get hung out wide on the first turn, but I think with the distance 1 1/4 miles, there's a long run up to the first turn, so maybe it won't matter. Um, I think he has enough speed to get in position, so we'll see.
Let's go to the Pat O'Brien. Let's go to the other coast, the West Coast. The Pat O'Brien is a sprint race over 7 furlongs. It's a win and urine for the BC mile, if I am wrong.
Is it the mile or is it the sprint? I don't remember.
Uh, I
It might be the
remember
mile,
well.
because it's a 7 furlong race.
The seventh, yes, I think is the BC mile. Yes, BC Door mile.
Yeah, the
I
dirt mile.
remember. Say yes, Door mile. Well, Catalina Cruiser is the logical choice. We are agree with that.
Oh yeah,
Catalina Cruiser only
he's
has
doing
one
well.
defeat. Yes, he has only one defeat, and it was in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile at Churchill Downs. I don't know what happened with him in that race. He was off the
I think
board.
he just broke poorly. If you remember the break, he kind of veered out.
Yes, I remember. Well, Seat of Light was also in that race, really.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying. I don't know if it is a good bet, but I'm trying to beat him. Like always, I try to beat the favorite.
What's his odds again? I don't have the morning lines for this.
Or the morning line is 4 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty
The
bad
only
bet.
horse I yes. The only horse I only see he can beat him is Giant Expectations. Why? Because I see some horses that will set a very fast pace, like Yelling Journey. Last time he didn't take the lead, but I think his better races are when he
Are on the
won
lead.
Gate Wire.
Yeah.
So I think this time Arroyo is going to give him an aggressive ride, take the lead.
Who's gonna go with him? Chief Cicatrice.
Yes, yeah, yes. Chief Cicatrice is also a very speed horse, and Lieutenant Dan. No, I don't. He's going to run a bit third. So Katina Cruiser, if he wants to win, he needs to rate. He was able to rate in the True North, but that was at Belmont, and Del Mar is I think a pretty fast track,
You think it favors
and
speed at Del Mar?
I think yes, I think so. This is if there is a very hot pace, there is a chance for Giant Expectations. Why? Because he won 2 years ago. He won this race, the Path of Brian.
Yeah, he won this race.
Yes, stuck in the pace, and he has been running 2 turn races. I don't know why, because I think he's better over 1 turn. And well, after his last race, when he stumbled badly on the start and was second by a nose, after that race he has been working very well, at least very fast workouts. You
Oh yeah,
see, he has a pair of wallets. Yes, he
yeah,
has a pair of wallets.
he worked in company with a draft pick the other day, and you can tell that Giant Expectations outworked draft pick, and draft pick finished what, second or third in the Pacific Classic.
Who?
He worked in company with draft pick.
Oh, okay. I can't remember. But
Well, you should look up the workout on XBTV. It's pretty good.
okay, yeah, I will do it next time. So yeah, I think he will take advantage of the pace scenario, and 7 follow to me is a very good distance for him. I also am a fan of his damn line, also a fan of Jesse's True family. Her mare is by an It Is True, is or it would be an old mare, but It Is True, not Yet Is True. But I really like that Raja Baba mare, that Raja Baba damn side, Raja Baba. So I'm
Um,
using him to win to beat Catalina Cruiser.
yeah, he's my choice. I think Giant Expectations will lay off the pace maybe in mid pack, and hopefully the pace will be fast. And I think he's good enough to win. I agree with you that he's not really a router, but the connections keep running him longer at longer distances. But I think they just made a mistake. Maybe I think he's better at 7 furlongs, 1 mile. That's his distance.
Yes, I'm agree there. Do you think American Anthem is going to take money?
Probably. Yeah. I think he might be the second choice. I don't like him. Um, he loses more often than he wins, I think.
Yes, so all the buffer trainees take money. So
Did he win last time? I don't remember.
he won an annual once optional claiming,
Oh yeah, over
right?
Flagstaff, right?
Yes, but I watched the triple bend and he wasn't a threat in any time. He was fourth, but never a threat. So I think he can beat Katarina Cruiser.
You think American Anthem can beat Catalina Cruiser?
No, he can't.
Oh, okay, he can.
He can't. So the other horse, Seven Trumpets. Last year he had good races in the Allen Jarkins, a second behind Promises Fulfilled, and a third to Firenze Fire. From them, it seems he lost all his form with a D8 in the dirt mile, then last in the Malibu. Then he stopped and came back on July to won
Ellis Park, right?
a little bit at Ellis Park. Yes, but maybe he needs another race, or he's not good enough to win Grade 1 races.
I don't know if he's good enough. Maybe he'd finish like third or fourth, but I don't trust him to win. When's the last time he won a greatest? Has he won a greatest stakes race? No. It was just the race at Ellis Park. He ran second in the Ellen Durkins last year, third in the Gallant Bob. He was eighth in the Dirt Mile. I don't trust him to win a graded stakes race.
Okay. There's another horse to talk about.
I think we went over the whole field. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm going with giant expectations on top. I think he's gonna win at a nice price.
Yes, we agree in that race. Okay. So next week we can talk about another races. I don't know. I don't have the schedule, but let's see.
I think it's closing weekend at Del Mar.